Hello everybody and welcome to the STEM Challenge Faceoff. My name is Denzal, coming to you live in the Mint Chocolate Chip Room at Exploration Place. We have a few contestants that are going to be, and by few I mean a couple because it's two, that are going to be participating in our challenge event, okay? They're going to be dropping eggs from a certain height, and this is to go with the challenge that we proposed to all of you, which is for you to build a contraption that can safely hold an egg as it falls precariously from 8 feet or higher. Let's go ahead and introduce our two contestants. To my left-hand side will be Logan. How are you doing, Logan?
Good.
Wonderful. Welcome to the challenge today. How are you feeling, even though you just said you're good?
Me and Thomas Edison are cracking.
You and Thomas Edison are cracking. That's lovely. That's great. To our right-hand side is Chelsea. How are you doing, Chelsea?
I'm doing great.
Awesome, awesome. And how's your egg, Thomas Edison over there versus
Nikola Tesla is going to take down Thomas Edison.
Nikola Tesla. Oh my gosh.
It's a bit of a stretch. It's fine.
I was not planned for it. That's great. So, first things first, we're going to go ahead and find out what type of materials they've chosen to do their tasks. They will then have about 10 minutes to build their contraption, their device. We are then going to take them outside where they will drop it of a height of, we haven't told them yet, but it's definitely over 8 feet. And then there's a target. We'll get to that when we get outside. Are you two ready to begin your challenge? That's great. Logan, since we started with you first, let's go ahead and see what type of materials you brought. Why don't you pull them out as you speak with them, just kind of give us some ideas of why you brought those particular items with you.
All right, so I have a bundle of paper straws.
Paper straws, yes, yes.
Some tape.
Tape.
And then balloons.
Wow, that's quite a fair amount of balloons. Why balloons? What are you thinking?
So if you can slow down the time it takes to come to a stop, you can reduce the amount of force on the actual egg.
So like, are you gonna like let them?
No, I'm gonna like kind of like airbag approach.
Ah,
yeah.
I see. And anything else in there that you had?
A tape measure and a Sharpie.
Wonderful. The Sharpie. That's how you had Thomas Edison, right?
Thomas Edison.
So we did give them a challenge that they had to fit all of their equipment inside of a lovely little tote here. And it looks like you've accomplished that task. So let's find out how Chelsea's doing over here. Chelsea, what did you bring?
All right.
For Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
So
That's great.
we have a few recycled plastic bags.
Okay.
Reuse, recycle.
Okay.
We've got a whole bunch of rubber bands. Right here, a cup, some pipe cleaners, some straws, cotton balls.
My goodness. You
And
packed a lot into
popsicle
your
sticks.
little tote.
Yes, we're sort of winging it today. Probably not going to use all of these, but we'll see what happens.
It's time to make things awkward. Now, that's quite a fair bit amount. You also, earlier, I will mention that she did have a hot glue gun, and we decided that she could plug in her hot glue gun before the challenge started to get it hot. So, you had your challenge of putting everything inside of your totes. We have seen a few things. You have some straw for structures, some pipe cleaners. I don't remember why you mentioned pipe cleaners, I'm sorry. For funsies, for color and decoration, that's right. So you will have 10 minutes to build your contraptions, and then we'll drop it. Reminder that all of you at home have been challenged to do an egg drop challenge too. The deadline is tonight at 11:59 p.m. when I will be asleep. But you could be submitting those files last minute. Burn that midnight oil. Are you two ready to begin? Perfect. Here we go. Oh wait, hold on. I have to pull out. Yeah. Excellent. I have a 10-minute counter on my watch. Here we are. 3. Hold on a second. Ooh, that's right. There's been a change in one of the things we need to do. There was a last-minute decision that you two were going to have an extra challenge. So I need you to switch your tables.
Can I take my egg with me?
You may take Thomas Edison, and you may take Nikola Tesla, but you will not be using the materials you brought today. You will instead be using each other's materials.
Okay. Now I have more.
Wow. Even switch scissors. That's great. Well, how do you feel?
Great.
Awesome. And how do you feel?
I think she got the short end of the stick.
We'll see. Perhaps the airbags will help Chelsea out. Perhaps the colorful additions of rubber bands and pipe cleaners will help you out. We're ready to do this. Everybody looks okay. I'm going to start the timer. Here we are. 3, 2, 1, go. They now have 10 minutes to construct their devices for their egg drop challenge. Now, like I said, at home, you are going to have, it needs to be at least 8 feet above the ground in order to qualify. It would be great if you had some kind of measurement inside of your video or your picture submission. And of course, it's great if your egg does not crack. You may use a raw or hard-boiled egg. Do not remove the shell. Your contraption may be made of anything you want. You can use materials like we have on example right here. You can also use stuff like cups, cardboard, straws, all kinds of things to build your contraption. Let's go ahead and check in with Chelsea since we're kind of really close to her right now.
Hello.
So how did that twist feel on you?
That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, you're indeed correct, it was. Yeah. That's a surprise. So now, without the pipe cleaners and the other straws that you had, and even the hot glue gun, you lost out on the hot glue gun.
Dang.
Yeah. What are your thought process?
What
are your thought process now going into your straws and balloons?
Well, so I had the straws in there.
So at least there's
for
carryover.
a reason, yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was just like extra. So.
Okay. It's for decorative accoutrement.
Exactly. For color and fun and sunshine.
I like that. Well, you switched out.
I really like that the yellow is sunshiny.
It is. And I was just going to say you switched out blank white straws for like colorful swirls.
Right.
So I'll check back in on you because it looks like you're making triangles, which, as we know, triangles.
Architectural stability.
Yes, they're the strongest shape. That's right. Speaking of triangles, look at this cat over here. Meow. How are you doing?
I am great.
Awesome. So how did you feel after the twist was submitted to you, having to switch tables?
Not bad, because she still had straws. So literally the straws were my banking moment.
Well, that's really, really good. I'm glad that you're also seem to be making a pyramid of sorts.
Oh, yes.
Earlier I mentioned triangles as strange shape, but you're making a pyramid or a tetrahedron?
Yeah.
Correct my size.
It is a trigonal pyramid.
Thank you.
I think it's been about 7 or 8 years since I've been in geometry.
Fair.
But, okay, so my thought process is if I can keep the punctures away from the egg.
Okay.
So like if the force travels along the straw this way instead of at the egg this way.
That's totally my plan too.
Nice.
Okay,
so you have that. And
he
then
can't get out. And just in case, I'm going to give him like a quick little. Actually, you know what?
you have pipe cleaners to work with. That's right.
Red's the best color.
Oh, why is red? Is because it makes it go faster? Is that why red is the best color?
No, it's just my favorite color.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna give him a little headband.
We're at 7 minutes. 7 minutes remaining. A headband. That's fine. We'll check in with you in a moment.
Are we leaving the eggs inside the bag?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for asking to clarify. You must keep your eggs inside the bag.
You tell me this after he's trapped inside.
Oh no.
Can I put the whole contraption in the bag?
You can fit what you can fit inside the bag. As long as the egg is inside the bag.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay.
So let's see what Chelsea's doing. She's also decided to make herself a lovely pyramid as well, and she's placed it inside the bag. I think she's going to have herself a great time.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So once again, for you at home, I'm so sorry. Once again, for you at home, some of the challenge rules are, again, dropping from 8 feet or higher. It does state that no adhesives may be used directly on the egg, and it looks like our contestants have inadvertently followed that rule as well. And it must be dropped over a hard surface. So I know some of you are thinking 8 feet high over a lovely mattress or one of those cool egg drop test pillows, but unfortunately that will not qualify you because it must be a hard surface. After all, we do need to test whether or not that eggshell is going to crack or crumble underneath the forces, the stress, if you will. Let's check in with our time. I did say 7 minutes not too long ago, so we shouldn't be too far away from that.
Okay,
We got
he's
5
in the
minutes
bag.
and remaining.
Inside.
5:30. 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
again, if you'd like to submit your egg drop STEM challenge, again, the deadline is tonight by 11:59. And please submit those. You can submit them on our Facebook page or at discover@explorationplace.org. Discover@exploration.org or our Facebook page are 2 places to submit your challenges. We do have prizes for the first 3 winners, the top winners, first place, second, and third. First place will receive $50 to our Explore store.
Ooh.
I know, $50. I would love $50 right now. That would be great. Second place will receive $25, third, $15. So remember to submit those our Facebook page or discover@exploration.org. Let me check the time once more to see where we are, because we should be below 5 minutes on the clock. That is correct. 4 minutes, 21 seconds remaining for you to build your devices, your lovely contraptions. So we moved. We're at Chelsea right now, so we've moved from that pyramid to a long straw thing. You have 3 of these.
Yeah.
What is your plan with the 3 of those?
I'm probably going to make more,
Okay.
but this will sort of give it some extra wiggle room when it hits the ground.
Okay. Are you planning to use your balloons at all?
You know what?
You do have that lovely sunshine you mentioned. It's just a thought. Just a thought.
Thank you, Denzal.
You're welcome. Maybe you can figure out a time delay situation to blow a bunch of air as it descends gracefully on the floor. But you can try it. You can totally try it. Logan has also moved from a pyramid shape, but
hang on.
this
Wait a
has
second.
been my plan the
This has
whole
been
time. No. Instead of making a spike, he's placing them. It seems that they've had the same thought process. I got to tell you, I would not have done what they are doing currently. I would have done something completely different.
What would you have done, Denzal?
That's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. I would have brought straws, but I don't think I would have made a triangle. I probably would have made a box. Silly me. I don't know why I would have made a box. But I would have made a box. I would have brought balloons or some form of rubber, or maybe not pipe cleaners, but noodles, pool noodles. Might have used pool noodles. I won't tell you the secret, but I have done an egg drop once or twice before in my life, and I may have gotten really close to winning one.
Wow.
Okay, second place, but that's fine. That's fine, right? And then the next one, totally lost it. It was just great. Some people are super smart out there. So, what do we have here? Nice spiky again. Now, Logan, yes, are you planning on using any rubber bands, or, you got the hot glue
I got
gun
one
back
up there. I got one rubber band up there.
Okay.
This is the plan so far.
You have a bunch of other materials that you had in place. Let's go ahead and check our time once again. We should be pretty close. We are, in fact, really, really close. We are at 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes remaining for your contraptions. Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, there isn't a time limit for those at home, right? They can build
There
this
is not yes, correct. There's not a direct time limit. However, there is a submission deadline. So your time limit is to 11:59 p.m. tonight. That is your time limit to submit your egg drop contraption. Remember, 8 feet or higher, no adhesives directly on the egg and over a hard surface. You can use pretty much whatever you want. And to keep that in mind. Folks. Let me shift right here, right back in the middle, because we are now at 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. So please, rapido, get those finished. Looks like Chelsea still has her cool spike ball situation. Oh, are you doing what I believe is called a parachute, sir?
There's a good chance of it. If I have the time.
I think you do, because you have tied one end. We're down to 53 seconds remaining on the clock. But can you get that parachute on there quick enough? That is a great question. Over here we have ourselves a problem. Oh, get that tooth in. We're at 40 seconds as of now. She's got one balloon up, one lovely lemon drop. I wonder if that balloon will help her out. Using the NASA approach, right, to landing on Mars, just a bunch of balloons, right? That's a good concept. It's a good idea. 20 seconds remain. It looks like Logan's just about finishing the other side of a parachute or parasail, perhaps. I'm not quite certain. We are at 10 seconds. In 7, we're going to step away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time it is up. Please place your hands into the air and take one step back. Let's have a look at our pool contraptions. Before we do, let's give a round of applause for both of them, especially at home, for accomplishing the task. So I gotta tell you, 10 minutes feels like a long time, but it is not. I'm gonna just gently go ahead and move this towards the edge of the table. There we are. Look at that lovely contraption. We've got all kinds of structure work here, and ooh, I wonder if that's gonna play a role in the drop today. Unfortunately, the balloon did not make it. So that's Chelsea. How do you feel after that? 10 minutes, Chelsea.
That was a very short 10 minutes.
It was yes, it was short for you, and 10 minutes for me. It was short for you, 10 minutes. Let's take a look at Logan's over here. I'm going to gently move it to the side of the table. It looks like you have a bit of a more structurally sound device, and somehow you attached a top to it. Look at that upcycling that you did.
There you go.
Yeah, using the resources we've had at home. Thank you, Chelsea, for bringing some upcycling materials around for us. Logan, how do you feel after this?
I'm just hoping that this does some sort of slowing action to my leg.
I think that is the thought I was thinking, so we're thinking the same thoughts. All right, so we are going to attempt to walk outside to the location of where the drop is going to take place and, of course, where they are going to drop. So, contestants, thank you very much. You can go ahead and grab your egg drop devices. You can just follow me outside of these doors, and it'll be a thing we're going to do. So, as I mentioned before, we didn't tell them how high of a drop it's going to be. You at home are going to have 8 feet or higher, but we are going to have them drop their contraptions 21 and a half feet from off of the ground. I heard a from Logan in the back. So you two, please make your way up the stairs and around our dome area. You will see a marker at the very, very top, the circle sign for the football pendulum. Please stand there. If you want to join me this way, we get a shot of their intended target, which is going to be located right here by this lovely plate, this dinner plate, where I expect an omelet pretty soon. And let's give everybody say hello to Daniel. Daniel will be our official measurer. He will be the officiant of the measuring devices. Like I mentioned before, 21 and a half feet into the air. Let's see if our contestants have made it up there. Chelsea, where are you at? Can you wave for me? Wonderful. Logan, you're up there too. Can you wave for me? Fantastic. You're both standing near the sign. This is wonderful. It's going to be great. It's time for us to find out whose device, whose contraption, is going to survive the 21 and a half foot drop. Closest to the target will be the tiebreaker in the event that both of your eggs survive the drop. If they do not, then we'll figure it out. That's what Daniel's there for. Are you ready? Fantastic. Let's do one at a time, just for the visual splendor. Let's go. Since Logan disappeared, we'll start with Chelsea. Chelsea, go ahead and drop your device, the contraption. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
You got this, Nikola Tesla.
Goodbye, Nikola Tesla.
Oh, no. That's
I will tell you, folks at home, it didn't sound good. Didn't sound good. How does it look, Daniel? Okay. All right, Logan, it's time for you to drop yours. Go ahead and take a step to the side there, Chelsea. Remember, we are still in a lovely environment. Logan, are you ready? I'm ready. Time for you to drop yours. Here we are. We're all staying around here. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Ooh.
That's good.
Well, I will tell you, we definitely have a contender for the closest to the target. But did Logan's egg survive? Logan's egg was named once more again. Remind me, Logan.
Thomas Eggerson.
That's right, Thomas Eggerson. Did Thomas Eggerson survive the drop? Because I will show you right now that Nikola Tesla did not survive, and that's going to be my omelet later today. So wonderful. R.I.P. Daniel, thank you very much for undoing the contraption that was built by Logan. He was quite the masterful craftsman. But so far, it looks to me, from my vantage point, that it is indeed held its shape. I have a thumbs up from Daniel. It looks like Thomas Eggerson is the survivor.
Expert.
Is the expert? Yes, is the sole survivor. Congratulations, Logan. Nice. Nice. So you survived building up all your materials, it's even swapping them out. You didn't even know that you were going to do that, and somehow you figured out a way to make those triangles work for you, that triangular pyramid work for you. Do you think that the parachute helped you out?
Oh yeah. After watching hers, I'm happy that I got the parachute.
The balloons might have helped too. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for participating in the STEM Challenge Faceoff. We appreciate it. Those of you at home, remember, you can, of course, submit yours by 11:59 p.m. tonight. Remember, 8 feet or higher. You can find all the rules that you need to double-check it on our Facebook page. And, of course, you can submit those to our discover@exploration.org. Thank you so much for checking us out. We appreciate you. Have fun and be safe.